going on, guys? It's the weekend, which means you're joining me on another episode of the vlog. I thought I could take today to review this guy. Boosted board! I think you guys liked last week's episode when I was putzing around the city, and I find that most of the reviews online for boosted boards are just reviewers that get them for the day. Maybe they spend 2-3 hours on them and they're like, yeah, they're awesome. But I've had this board now for almost the past month, 3 weeks. Big shout outs to Dave Lee for hooking me up and who's convinced me to pick up my very own once the weather gets a bit better. The learning curve for me wasn't too bad. I came from actually a loaded dervish which hangs around in my studio. I used to use it all the time in university. If you've ever ridden a loaded board before, they've got this crazy amount of flex to it, and I feel that the actual boosted board was very similar. There wasn't too many differences. The one shitty thing that will never make you want to run out of battery is this inherent drag on the wheels because of the belt, and you can check out the other side where it rolls nice and smoothly. That means you never want to pump without battery because it's an absolute pain in the ass. Thankfully, it has only happened to me once. To turn on the boosted board and to pair it with the remote, just simply turn on the board, that one button there. This is the remote. It should connect automatically, and you can check the actual battery life just by clicking once. 5 bars means you're full of juice, and this is where the biggest problem with the boosted board is the battery life. I'm only getting around 10 kilometers, 11 kilometers, maybe 6 to 7 miles. Not the greatest. I'd love to see this improve for the second gen, because pumping, like I said, is a pain in the butt. For charging, it's pretty easy. It takes around 2 hours for a full charge. Plug it in, but just remember the remote takes a separate charge as well. So you never want to charge your boosted board, but forget to charge the remote, because if this thing dies, this thing will die too, or just not work at all. One little pro tip that I still haven't seen online anywhere yet is take this charger with you every single place you go. Stick it into your backpack. It will save you, trust me. Whether you're grabbing a coffee, grabbing a drink, whether you're at work, charge the boosted board whenever you can. I can't stress that enough. Do not run out of juice on this thing. Riding one of these things is just nuts. I know the weather's a bit shitty, but you know what? Let me show you guys. Rule number 2 after the first one, never running out of battery, is do not make the mistake of going onto Pro mode. There are a couple different modes to select. Just tap 3 times on the remote. 3. Remember, do not eat shit if this is the first time. So to actually activate the board, just simply hold down the trigger and use the actual wheel on top. Look how fast this thing can take off. Just a couple things that I've noticed going around the city. First off, people have no idea what to expect. You're not pumping, you're going super quick, you will get a lot of looks. Second off, bike lanes are the biggest friend or your biggest asset. Use them. Trust me, do not get into an accident in one of these things. People are clueless when driving. They don't know how to interact with you. They don't know what to expect. And getting into an accident is definitely not on your agenda. And thirdly, bikers. They've got this weird little culture around them that they own the road. When you pull up beside them on a boosted board, they usually say like, oh, you shouldn't be in this lane. You should just be on the sidewalk. But I can accelerate faster than bikers. I usually shoot off faster than cars. Just keep all those things in mind when you're putzing around. Awesome, awesome, awesome fun. But anyways, here are a few shots of me cruising around the city when it was a tad bit warmer, and that's maybe my third thing. Don't use this in cold weather. Don't use it when it's raining. And stay warm. Wear like one of those sweaters where it protects your neck, because it can get cold for how fast you're going. Where stuff starts to get a bit sketchy when there's no bike lanes. There's cars hanging around right now on maybe the busiest street in the city. Maybe shouldn't be vlogging, but anything for the video, anything for the review. Final thoughts on the boosted board. Is it worth it? $1,600 for the Dual Plus or $2,200 up here in Canada thanks to our shitty dollar. Is it worth it? I will say if you have the disposable income, this is the best electric skateboard slash longboard combo that you can get. And if you can stick within that 10 to 12 kilometer, 6 to 7 mile radius, this is the funnest and best form of transportation in the city. You can carry it around, just make sure you hang on to your charger, and I will leave it up to you if you have that money to spend. Alrighty, that will wrap up another episode of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the boosted board. It is Easter weekend, so have an awesome time. Spend some time with family, eat a lot of turkey, and I will catch the rest of you in either my next episode or vlog. Peace.